Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Monday morning. A day coming off of a nice day yesterday where it rained. And I say nice because the rain was very welcome for much of the area. I know it's not great to be out in, but we were getting desperate for some rain, and I think my yard just went, it just absorbed the rain. It was nice. It seemed like my yard instantly started to get a little greener with the rain we had yesterday. Most of the rain is gone now. One exception, and it's not on Futurecast, but right here. We've got some rain right here as of the time I'm talking this morning that might drift into southwest Nebraska. The rest of us, clouds are thicker in the south. There is some partial clearing to the north, and right on the edge of the clouds, there is some thicker fog this morning. We'll gradually see clouds clear out, those high pressure builds in from the north. That said, there will be some fair weather clouds that develop this afternoon. So could be come partly cloudy for some of us, partly to mostly cloudy, but we'll see some decreasing clouds as the day goes on. Heading into tonight, mostly clear skies, but there may still be a few clouds around, especially up to the north. Maybe even a sprinkle or very, very light rain here in north central Nebraska. I don't think it'll be much, though. And then tomorrow, kind of the same thing. We'll see partly to mostly sunny skies, but some fair weather clouds develop in the afternoon. And then those clouds will clear out tomorrow night. A very quiet night Tuesday night to Wednesday morning. The winds the next couple of days, not a big issue. The winds will start to pick up during the day on Wednesday. We'll see some breezier days Wednesday and Thursday. So highs today about 10 degrees below average. Our average high is about 80 or 81 in the Tri-Cities. We're looking at upper 60s and low to mid 70s this afternoon. Tonight, down into the mid and upper 40s, a bit chillier out there, a little bit of a chill in the air, maybe near 50 out west and to the northwest in places like Ainsworth and Valentine, Imperial. As we get into tomorrow, a little bit warmer out there, though. We'll get into the mid and upper 70s. Still a little bit below average, but a warmer day is ahead for your Tuesday. Tuesday night, we're back down into the upper 40s and lower 50s. So again, a slight chill to the air. Very fall-like out there. And then looking ahead to your Wednesday, the winds will be breezier and maybe a touch warmer, mid to upper 70s, and maybe a few spots reaching the lower 80s. Let's check out that 7-day forecast, as we do have some nicer weather ahead for the week ahead for the most part. The weather looks fairly dry today all the way through at least Wednesday, if not even Thursday. But Wednesday, Thursday, both breezy days here. The other thing I'll mention, of course, for those of you that are well known to have been around for long, or if you've been around for long periods of time here, Tuesday through Thursday in the middle of September is Husker Harvest Days in Hall County, northeast of Wood River and west and northwest of the Elba area. Husker Harvest Day is a huge event, and you always want good weather out there for that. I think right now looks pretty good. We've seen about everything over the years, from hot weather to windy weather with dust blowing everywhere to very, very wet weather. This year, mild days, a little warm in the afternoon, not too bad though, and a little breezy Wednesday, Thursday, winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusts to 25 miles per hour. Rain chances will return later Thursday night into Friday. I think Friday and Friday evening that's probably the best chance right in here, and then the chances will wrap up early on Saturday morning. Most of Saturday looks dry, as it will warm back up into the 70s there after a cooler day on Friday with the rain around. We'll see mid and upper 70s over the weekend, and as of right now, the forecast for at least the weather for the forecast for the Husker game, the first home game at Memorial Stadium, looks fine. That's a Saturday evening game. Hopefully the game will turn out better too than what we've seen recently here. Looking at the long range forecast, you can see we'll see below average temperatures this week, the coolest day probably being Friday with that rain chance returning. Next week, it does look like temperatures do start to warm up a little bit here. The final few days before the beginning of the fall season, we'll see upper 70s and lower 80s. Couple of long range forecast looks here. This is the European model. Again, rain's moving away from us this morning. We won't see much these next couple of days. Let's look ahead and we'll get to Thursday here. I do keep things dry for Thursday and most of Thursday night. Up north and out west, rain starts to move in, and even in the south, we'll start to see it move in. So Friday, chances of rain get increase, and we'll see some of that stick around Friday evening, maybe even early Saturday morning. Then that moves on out of here, and most of your weekend does look dry as of right now. Maybe even in the next week, we'll have dry weather. Could see some wet weather maybe return by Tuesday night and Wednesday. We'll see about that. That's the European model, the GFS model. Again, rain moving away from us this morning outside of western Nebraska this morning. And then we'll see quiet weather for the next several days here. That's through Tuesday. Wednesday looks quiet. And then Thursday, again, I kept it dry. But then Thursday night into Friday, that's when the rain chances begin to return. The GFS would mean great news for us if we get some good rain for our area. This lingers it a little longer into Saturday. So, and the fact the newest GFS models actually, I haven't even seen this one yet, is pushing it out even further into Saturday. I'm a little iffy on it sticking around this long, but sometimes these models change, so you never know. But Sunday for sure does look dry. Monday and Tuesday, maybe late Tuesday into Wednesday, we'll see. That's a long ways out yet. I'm a little iffy on that here. So we'll stick with the 7-day forecast for now. I'd say the biggest uncertainty right now would be Saturday when it comes to that 7-day forecast on what exactly will happen with the weather. Will it dry out during the day Saturday? Will we keep the weather around for a good chunk of your Saturday? That kind of remains to be unseen. So, I mean, even since I last worked Saturday evening, this last Saturday evening, the forecast has changed a little bit in the last couple of days. So, all right. Well, with that, I'm going to let you all go. I want to thank you all for watching on this Monday morning. I'll see you all again on Tuesday with all of the latest. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.